me come up with a couple of emails here for you guys. This one is actually kind of serious. Here's a brown one. Let's get to that. By the way, I've been approached lately by a bunch of sort of companies that want to do genetic analysis and blood analysis and stool analysis. Mm-hmm. And I did some work for this company. I'm not going to mention them yet, but my God, I'm a physician and I could barely do all the collecting that they were asking us to do. It was, I mean, they want you to reach in the toilet and get pieces of shit out. They want you to prick your finger. And people will not do that, I'm afraid.
Well, every time we've asked you to do that, you wouldn't do it. We want some samples, homie. We want to take castings of those guns, man. We want to sell them as merch.
Why bring it up? Here we go. Brown looks like it's from a rabbit. I'm 31 years old, 6'3", 260 pounds, active workout. Never one complete log. They're usually 3 to 6 small balls of brown instead. I eat healthy, blah, blah, blah. Should I be concerned? I had an emergency appendectomy 8 months ago. Could that have something to do with it? I feel like I should be having some any size browns. Any size browns. Not everybody gets to have an any size brown. You understand? You have to be especially talented, and you have to wait for a month to get an any size brown.
Especially talented?
That's not the average. Do you know I talked to Tom, I think, since we last talked about Enny, and he was like, he needs to talk to my gastroenterologist, right? He needs a therapist, right? Yeah. And has he set that up yet?
What do you think? No, absolutely not. No, yeah, Enny's afraid of fixing himself.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing about Enny and his capacity. The only risk he had is that his bowel is going to lose motility. That as he gets a lot older, it's going to have trouble pushing things through because it's been used to being so expanded. That could happen. That's a real risk. The probability of that, I don't know, number one. So that's the only issue I would think from the gastroenterologist standpoint. Number two, from a psychological standpoint, Tom wants him corrected. He wants him to have therapy. There's no therapy for. I mean, it's not as though insight-oriented psychoanalysis or supportive psychotherapy is going to somehow have Enny suddenly realize that the toilet's not a dangerous place and there's no hand. The it is not going to come up through the drain and grab his asshole.
I thought you said exposure therapy was
exposure therapy is the only move, right? And so, but I don't remember if I told you I had this conversation with Tom about it. I've been thinking about it. And you have to really you have to have trouble functioning. You have to have trouble by the symptom, and you have to want to get better to go through the exposure therapy, which takes a bunch of time and a bunch of commitment. And there's no way Enny's going to do it, right?
Completely agree with you.
Okay, so thank you. So funny. I'm glad we brought this up because I was struggling with this. I think about weird shit in the shower in the mornings, and Enny comes to mind in some of those conversations I have with myself.
Really,
weirdly. And this particular thing, I was thinking, and he's fine. He's not having trouble functioning. He's not unhappy with how he is. He's not motivated to change this thing. Now, if the gastroenterologist sees him and says, again, this is the whole conversation I have with myself, sir, you're going to have toxic megacolon within 15 years. Here's the data on this. I'm not aware of any data like that out there, but maybe it's there. Maybe a gastroenterologist would know that. That will be a situation where he has to change, or he's going to end up in real serious medical trouble. And that will be interesting. So I support him seeing a gastroenterologist just to see if there's something that I'm not thinking of, you know?
When you get toxic megacolon, is that something that is like only can be corrected by a surgery, or is it like, hey, you're gonna have to be in you're wheelchair bound for the rest of your life?
Real toxic megacolon is actually a life-threatening thing. You can rupture your colon. You can need the colon to be taken out entirely. End up with a colostomy bag or ileostomy bag, which would delight Christina, I know.
So it's a super urgent condition. It's not like a chronic.
No. I mean, classically, it's an urgent condition, but it can also be sort of a chronic thing where it's really not called toxic megacolon in that case, just called megacolon. It's like the colon swole up too big and where it can't contract to move things through. People that abuse laxatives sometimes get that. People that, I've not heard of it from retaining the way Enny. Maybe we'll look it up. Look it up. Let's do it. Let's look up retaining and megacolon. Retaining and megacolon. Yeah, this will be interesting. Megacolon surgeons. What is the treatment? Blah, 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 blah. May require surgery. We talked about this. So that we're looking at causes. All right, let's look up causes of megacolon.
Maybe depending on age and pelvic floor and
he's all good with that. I know he's got good function with the pelvic floor and the anal sphincter.
How long does it take
signs
to
and-
develop toxic megacolon?
well,
Signs and symptoms.
but that's
of acute-
toxic megacolon. We're just talking about megacolon generally.
True.
No, what it could cause in a large colon. There we go. Let's go to that. Okay. Infections, parasite, poor blood supply, inflamed colon. Yeah, so how much poop is in your body?
Yeah, you'll likely have abdominal. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Enny has any of this. At
No.
least doesn't admit
He's
to any
fine.
of it.
He's
Yeah.
fine. That's my point. That's why I've been sort of diverting from anybody judging my man Enny. You know what I mean? Because he's got this extraordinary thing about him. And let's see, what is that?
I just saw a question here saying how much poop is in your body, and that
thank you.
interested me, so I just clicked on it. The average man in the U.S. weighs 195 pounds, and the average woman weighs 168. This means a man of average weight produces about 1 pound of poop, and a woman of average weight produces about 14 ounces of poop per day.
Yep.
Whoa, hold on a second.
Yeah. What? What?
So does that mean Enny's taking like 14 to 28 pound shits every time he's...
He's probably taken 12 to 15 pound shits. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I told you. That's why when he was talking about how he disposes of it down the toilet, I was imagining that he'd have to, and he cuts it up with his asshole. Did you even, that's what he told us. Because I said, you have to take a stick, you have to take shears. What are you going to do? He goes, oh, no, I've learned to cut it off.
It's just when I heard him say that, it's just, you just assume, it's an embellishment or exaggeration.
Oh, no.
The science is right here in front of us.
Enny is nothing if not exquisitely honest and clear. He has never gilded the lily on anything he has had to offer us.
Yeah, he's taking 15 to 30 pound shits every time. That's
probably,
wild.
Probably, yeah. Probably
Holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit, man. So this guy with the, but it'll be coming up in May, et cetera, et cetera. This guy with the rabbit poo, no, it's nothing. I mean, it just, you're a little constipated. It's fine. People focus way too much on their poo.
Saying with the pellets, right?
The pellets are little round balls and stuff. It's a nothing. If you have trouble evacuating them or have trouble getting out, excuse me, that's a situation where you might want to take a little bit of a stool softener or something like that, Colace, something of that order. Hi, Hitler. And by the way, I was...
Ooh, so he's got a type 1 on the Bristol Stool Chart.
A type... Whoa, Bristol Stool Chart. What is this?
Hold on.
I did not know about this.
You don't know about the Bristol Stool Chart?
No.
Ooh, let me teach you some shit about shit, homie. There are
Please.
7 different types of poop.
What is this? Is this a gastroenterology thing or something?
It's backed by science.
I'm sure it is. It has quite an official name. Is it from Bristol, England or something?
I mean, let's check it out.
Mild diarrhea. Bristol Stool Scale. Diagnostic, medical, designed to classify stool, blah, 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 blah. Keep going. Let's keep going. Categories of experimental fields. Developed by Bristol Royal Infirmary in 1997.
That's very recent.
Including diagnostic triad for irritable bowel, blah, 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 blah. Hey, good times.
Now, here's what's crazy is that, I mean, you look at this and I feel like looking at this, the aim is somewhere between type 3 and type 4. But there's,
Yes.
I think they're saying that type 3 is normal. All
Yeah,
right, so
type
you're
3 and
looking
type 4
for
are
a
normal.
3 or a 4 on the Bristol Stool Chart.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Hmm.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It is.
What's blowing your mind here, bud?
Well, and that the Bristol Infirmary had to sit and think about all this and give us a scale with pictures. And it sort of speaks volumes to me as to why I didn't become a gastroenterologist, which I kind of instinctively knew.